Hallelujah! Good fortune has come to Castries East in the person of Fortuna Belrose. Embrace her. Good fortune has finally come to you after years and years of inadequate representation. Good fortune has come to you because the good Lord and the United Workers' Party know that the people of Castries East can't take it anymore. I ask you to embrace this woman, Fortuna Belrose, because she is a formidable woman. She's a strong woman. She's a woman who has dedicated over 30 years of her life to public service. She's the woman who has left her imprint on the sports fraternity in this country. Sometimes we are tempted to ask some people, what is their track record? We don't have to ask Fortuna Belrose what is her track record. We know what is her track record. And that is why you, the people of Castries East, have come out here in very large numbers to give her your blessing. Fortuna symbolizes a paradigmatic shift in representation in Castries East. And I want you to understand that the years of inefficiency, the years of exclusion, the years of marginalization, the years of economic discrimination are over because Fortuna is here. Fortuna has come on board to partner with a political party that understands all too well the dangers of political victimization. A party that has demonstrated through its governance that when it is in power, it serves the citizens of this country and not just those who have voted for them. Because the United Workers' Party understands governance. The United Workers' Party understands good governance. And that is why we have been able to attract the likes of Fortuna Belrose. Castries East, I say to you, you have come here in your numbers, but that will not suffice. Come election day, you are required to do one thing and one thing only to ensure that you get the quality of representation that you've been lacking and wanting for so long. You ought to vote for Fortuna Belrose. This woman, in her humility, has demonstrated strength. She has demonstrated commitment. She has demonstrated sacrifice. She has demonstrated love for people. She understands marginalization. She understands the dangers of political exclusion. And she has come to you in Castries East to offer herself because she wants to help to correct the wrongs that have been imposed upon you for way too long. Fortuna Belrose, and you know I love that name. There's a lot of energy in that name. And that's why I began by saying to you, good fortune has come to Castries East. And I want you, Fortuna, to be encouraged because they can say whatever they say. They can attempt to distract those who know better. A rose called by any other name smells just as sweet. So do not be deterred. Do not be discouraged. They will come at you because they can see victory in you. They can see power in you. They can see quality representation in you because you belong to a party that stands on sound philosophical principles of putting people first. I have had the good pleasure of interacting with Fortuna over the last couple weeks and months. And Fortuna, I must confess tonight that your energy is infectious. That energy, woman, is infectious. Castries East, tap into that energy and make that woman your parliamentary representative. She has everything it takes. She has everything it takes. Give her that opportunity, that honor to stand alongside you to correct the social and economic ills of this community and this country. My conversations with Fortuna have revealed to me that she feels for people in this community because they have not been able to benefit from the equal share of the national economic pie. And you would have thought, for the years of commitment that you have given to the St. Lucia Labour Party, Castries East would have had more to show for it. So if you want to see change, if you want to see transformation, if you want to experience social and economic elevation, the only woman who can bring that to you is Fortuna Belrose in Castries East. The paradigmatic shift begins today. The paradigmatic shift in the politics of Castries East begins today. Because you have a woman who understands that youth and sports should not be limited to semantics and nomenclature. She understands that youth and sports are a very strong combination and share very strong correlation, and that for this country to grow and develop, we have to understand the link between the two and the economic benefit to be had. Fortuna Belrose is the only woman in Castries East who knows that. She's the only one offering herself for political representation in this community who understands that. Because you know you've tried others. You have tried others. And ask yourselves, what do you have to show? Fortuna, today, I want to give you a special Miku North blessing. I want to give you a special Miku North blessing. It is a blessing of dedication. It is a blessing of commitment. It is a blessing of quality representation. It is a blessing of love from people who will never abandon you. I give you a Miku North blessing. And I also tonight, with the permission of my colleagues, give you an additional blessing to be the second seat to be called come election night, second only to Miku North. People of Castries East, do not squander your vote. Do not be distracted by last-minute goodies. You eat every week of every month of every year for 4 to 5 years. You do not eat only the weeks and the months preceding a national election. Tell the Labour Party there has been a paradigmatic shift in Castries East that will no longer work. I am one of several women who stand alongside Alan Chasney to ensure that we bring transformation to this country. And you can tell by the demonstration of woman power that change is coming. And I must applaud my political leader, Alan Chasney. It has to take a real man and a strong man to work alongside strong women. It has to take a man who understands and respects what women bring to the table to embrace women the way he has embraced us. The women of this party, this party have listened to you over the past 4 years in particular. And you need not fear, because like I said in June of 2011, Lani femme, within the United Workers' Party, nuni femme. Not the kind of yes, women Sarah alluded to. No. Because we know and we understand our responsibility as women in political representation. And that responsibility is to be a champion for the cause of women, children, families in this country. Not yes. It doesn't work that way. It has to take a strong man to respect that, a strong man to embrace that, and a strong man to leverage that inner strength which the women on this platform demonstrate. Alan Chasney is a real man. So, I see many people here before me today. If each of you would wake up on election day and go and cast your vote, we should not have to worry about a recount and differences of 2 and 7. Your responsibility goes well beyond coming to the rallies. We welcome that. And those of you at home who for very long have been wondering who you will lend your support to, I say to you, the 5 to stay alive that we introduced on Thursday is the start of many great things to come to St. Lucia under the leadership of Alan Chasney and with the men and women on this platform. You've got real men in this party. We women in this party, we don't have to worry about our femininity and our security because we've got good men in this party. And we respect and honor the divinely ordained construct of the combination of a man and a woman working together for the greater good. Fortuna, I'm going to venture in an area which may be a little new to me, but theoretically I want to say to you, lean on your husband. Lean on your husband. He will give you the strength that you need, because the days ahead will not be easy. The days ahead will not be easy. Lean on your husband, and I pray that your husband stands tall beside you as you come to the rescue of the people of Castries East. I met your parents very briefly a moment ago, and I want to thank them for the gift of Fortuna. And the people of Castries East, I want you to join me in thanking Fortuna's parents, her family and her husband for the good fortune that has come to Castries East. Mama Flabo! Fortuna, you will observe that while I was giving you a Miku North blessing and a United Workers blessing, United Workers Party blessing, the rains came down to confirm that blessing. Today marks a divinely ordained paradigmatic shift in Castries East. But for that to happen, every well-meaning, good citizen, well-thinking, sensible citizen of Castries East must go out and vote for Fortuna Belrose. Mama Flobo! To you, the people out there, those of you in Entrepot, Independent City, Marshall, Main Marshall, Bishop's Gap, etc. This is the woman whom God has sent to your aid. Embrace the good fortune that is resident in Fortuna Belrose. Mama Flobo!